All right. Hopefully now, here we are, making it happen. I hope and pray. But it doesn't, it's not coming up. It ain't happening. Okay. No, we're back. Okay, we are so back. Hi, YouTube. It's part 6 of the hardcore ChefLocke Pozole of Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass. What's a ChefLocke? We'll get there in a minute. I'm here for it. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, or whatever, whenever you end up watching this. I don't do this for the people in the chat right now. I do this for the posterity. We're here to play this game. We're doing a hardcore ChefLocke of Pozole with Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass. The ChefLocke is the thing I came up with last year that adds a new fun little twist to the classic Nuzlocke. Hardcore Nuzlocke rules apply, so permadeath, no healing items in battle except for held items, first encounter on each route only, level cap, gym leaders, all that good stuff. All that stuff applies. The ChefLocke, the way it works, you pick a game, you pick a recipe you want to make when you beat that game. Alright, so we're doing pozole. It's an authentic Mexican soup made with slow-cooked pork shoulder and red chili sauce. It's just delicious, and I'm really amped to make it. And then you pick a recipe, you pick a game. Every Pokemon's an ingredient. This is Guajillo, the shift tree. Every Pokemon's an ingredient. And at the end of the game, of course, you make the recipe when you win, but only with the ingredients that didn't faint during the challenge, right? Okay, so that's obvious enough. One more element to it. You got a limited amount of encounters, a limited amount of ingredients. So the ingredients determine how many encounters you get, not the routes and locations in the game, you know? So like Sea Glass, I think maybe has like in the 60s in encounters. We get right around like 20, 25 of them for a Pozole. So there's that. It's limited. You gotta like be kind of like strategically minded about which encounters to pass on and pick up, you know? So there's that element to it. And then one more aspect of it is that at the beginning of the game, when you, you know, list out all your ingredients, you have to identify what I call your foundational ingredients. The ingredients you simply couldn't make the dish without. For fried rice, rice. For chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chips, right? So for pozole, we have exactly 4. We've got broth, hominy, pork shoulder, and salt. Those are our 4 foundational ingredients. Those 4 ingredients, one of them has to be in your party at all times. So for us, it's my Sceptile, my Machoke, my Altaria, and my Ampharos are my 4 foundational ingredients. One of those Pokemon has to be in the party at all time, and if at any point any one of those 4 Pokemon faints, the challenge is over, and you have to start all the way over. So, that's the ChefLocke. That's how it works. Let me know if you liked the idea of the format, or if you have any questions. The lasagna video, I'm working on it. Should be out. It will be out before the end of the month. I'm going to post it soon. That's the first ChefLocke we did. We did a hardcore Nuzlocke Fire Red for lasagna, and it was such a fun time, and it was the most delicious lasagna I've ever had in my life. It was just so good. So that's that, and yeah, we're gonna play. We just beat Tate and Liza. We whooped that ass. Really, it was not even a look. That's post Tate and Liza. So we whooped that ass handily, and it was a really good time. So now what we got to do is go to the oh, there it is. I still have a hard time identifying the Poké Centers in this game. That's my one thing with the overworld design that, like, I wish the roof was just a little redder, because I'm dumb, or maybe I'm a little colorblind. I don't know. Okay, hold on a moment. Oh my god. Sorry about that. My girlfriend needed help finding something. We're back. Mic's back on. I've been burned. I left the mic off for like half of our second stream for this challenge, and so I'm like overly vigilant about it. All right. So now it's time. We got to do, we got to go fight Maxie, the magma one in the space shuttle thing over there. So yeah, we're gonna, I don't know what they have. I'm just gonna pick some of the better guys and hope it goes well. Ooh, put him away. Clove's fun. Clove is, the Volbeat is an electric bug type in this game. It's got tail glow, of course, and, God, it's a lot of fun to play with. This is Octillery. He's a water fire type in this game. This is, what's his name? Pepita. Pepita is composed. Pepita is like a pumpkin seed. It's like the green seed inside the pumpkin seed. Yeah, there they are. These magma heads make America Groudon America also. Magma instead of MAGA. If you didn't get that, that's what I was going for. It's like magma instead of MAGA. Make America Groudon, make America. Like a new, like make a America, make a Groudon, make America. In the Pokeverse. You see what I'm saying? I'm not being incoherent. Ooh, I wanted to talk about Pokemon cards a little bit. Okay, so I'm not a Pokemon card YouTuber. That is not anywhere in my my desires. I don't want to be chasing one card for forever or whatever the hell people do to themselves. I just like them and I buy them sometimes, and I actually like to play a little bit. But I barely buy them. How I buy them really is that, like, when I get enough tips, I get very little tips at my coffee job, but when I get enough cash tips to buy, like, a pack, I'll go buy a pack, right? So I've been, like, swinging by the local card shop, and, you know, they've been out of a lot of the stuff I wanted, but they had these, like, mini tins come in, and, like, I got there, like, as they were putting them on the shelves. Okay, so I just got this Bulbasaur mini tin, right? And when I asked them what was in it, they were like, we're not sure, but we think it's Astral Radiance and Evolving Skies. So if you know anything about Pokemon cards, you know that Evolving Skies has the like, EV Gigantamax cards. The special illustration rares, the Moonbryon, you've probably heard of, like, that are just, like, insanely expensive cards, and really beautiful cards, too. Like, Leafeon sleeping on the roof of a house or something. It's cool, but I have never opened Evolving Skies because, you know, I was like everyone else, I was into Pokemon cards as a kid, so I have, like, you know, vintage cards up to about the EX era, and then, you know, I got back into it like 2 years ago. My girlfriend bought me, because she heard me talk about how much I used to love opening, like, cards. She bought me like an ETB, a Fusion Strike ETB, so like 9 packs of cards, and like the Battle Training Academy thing, which was like, it was such a fun gift, and I just like opened all those cards immediately, and then, you know, it was a slippery slope. I just kind of got back into it, and so I mostly collect like Scarlet Violet stuff and some Sword and Shield stuff, but I never got my hands on Evolving Skies. I don't even know if I ever saw it in stores, and I certainly don't. I don't buy cards like online. I like to support my local card shop. Mostly, sometimes I'll go to GameStop, whatever. But I like, you know, I don't spend that much money, and when I do, I try to buy local. And so I don't know, I barely do it. But I bought this mini tin, right? They said it had Evolving Skies in it. So I was like, oh, holy shit. Okay, well, yeah, I'll take it, because I was only gonna buy 1 pack, you know, but I like, you know, put up a little more money to get this little mini tin, because also that Bulbasaur is just so cute. I was like, even if I bust, I'm gonna bust, like, there's gonna be nothing in here. I get that little Bulbasaur, but like Evolving Skies, you gotta open it. I mean, it's crazy, right? So I opened the tin, and it's Astral Radiance and Silver Tempest. And so if you don't know Pokemon cards, Silver Tempest is like just later. Like it's more recent than Evolving Skies, and it's a great pack. There's a lot of really cool cards in it. But it's, you know, it's newer, and I'd already opened some Silver Tempest in my life, like, which I like it, but like, you know, I never had much luck with it or whatever, and so I was just like, whatever. I didn't go back and complain or nothing. I was just like, whatever. I was gonna open cards anyway, and like, I don't need to like bust on a Moonbreon or whatever to feel happy. But I opened this Silver Tempest, and it kind of like I was gonna pack trick it and everything for myself. I just like to do it like they do it on my phone, you know. And so I'm doing the freaking pack trick, or I'm trying to, and I kind of just drop the cards, and it comes right out. And tell me how in the world did I pull this card? How in the world did I pull this card? Let's zoom in. This deserves the moment. Look at that. The Lugia V Alt Art, the most expensive card in the set, and now the most single expensive trading card I have, period. And I have like some pretty valuable like vintage Yu-Gi-Oh and some, you know, decently valuable Pokemon cards, but this thing is like out of the pack like $300, and I'm telling you, it is clean. I've never submitted a card for grading in my life. It just seems like a silly thing to do because I'm just gonna keep it anyway, but I might. This thing is pretty. No print errors that I can see, really like level. The corners are beautiful. But I just had to brag. To somebody. It's just gorgeous. I was flummoxed. My jaw dropped, and I don't say that figuratively, and I'm not a performative. I'm not just like sitting in my car like trying to impress anybody. My fucking reaction was my jaw just went, and then I just started laughing. Dude, it was crazy. I've just never pulled a card so valuable. And it's like one of those things where, you know, like I said, as a casual person, I'm never gonna spring for the cards I really, you know, that everybody really seeks after and get really expensive. Like, I want that Bubble Mew, the shiny Bubble Mew from Paldean Fates so bad. I opened so much Paldean Fates. It's probably what I spent most of the money I've spent on Pokemon cards in the last 2 years on, was Paldean Fates. And I never got it. I never really even got anything that great. I got a bunch of cool baby shinies that I love. But yeah, I can't believe I pulled this. I freaking cannot believe it. I've just been staring at it like I'm leaning up against my computer and shit. But I just had to say it. Maybe someday somebody will comment on this video, "Hey, nice Lugia," and that'll be enough. My girlfriend was very nice about it. I told her how excited I was. But you know, she doesn't know. She likes Pokemon, but she doesn't care about the cards too much. Alright. Garlic. Flying. Ground resist. Let's go. So yeah, and also, just this tin is so cute. I don't know if it's in the shot. I don't. It should be. But, yeah. Alright, so we're definitely going to go to at least, 1. We're going to take on 1. Bare minimum for this stream. You know, because like after 1. But I do think that a victory road is not out of the question at all. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Wait, what? Did I have an option there? Oh, fuck. It's like a back-to-back-to-back, right? Okay, 1 Pokemon. Okay. And we're way over leveled. Okay, this is fine. Let's try an Ice Beam, because Octazooka is base 90 and Ice Beam could freeze. Hey. And what I mean by Ice Beam is base 90 is that, like, well, yeah. Octazooka is also 90. Speed fell. Okay, we don't like that. Garlic. Emerald Sea Glass, we've been having a really fun time. And I keep deciding what I keep going back and forth on what I want to do for my next challenge, because I want to start a run pretty shortly after this one, because I want to start building up plenty of content for me to, you know, edit together and try to get out, because I want to start posting these full-length videos and getting more people on board, more people interested, because I really think the lasagna video is a lot of fun. I'm happy with how I've done. I can't afford to pay an editor. I've never done any, like, I don't know, YouTube editing before, but I think it's going pretty well. I think it'll be fun for what it is, and I really like this concept, and I'd really love to see other content creators try the ChefLocke concept. Oh shit. Okay. I mean, yeah. Come on. This should hit fine. But yeah, I want to get this stuff out. So we're gonna keep doing more challenges really quickly. I want to start one basically as soon as we finish this, and I want to finish this within the week, like by the end of next week, I would say. We're gonna try one more. Oh, fuck. One workup? I don't know why I thought we were faster. It's not the end of the world. It's not like... It's just... I hate losing anyone. It bums me out. I feel dumb. This, like, back-to-back. I didn't see this coming. I don't know why I feel like I don't need to look into bad guy bosses and spreads and stuff ahead of time. I always look at just, like, gym leaders in Elite 4. And then I get into these situations where I'm, like, not able to kill my Pokemon or, like, rearrange, or I don't know. And it's stupid. It's really no different than facing a guy with these 3 Pokemon ultimately, except for the fact that, like, Octazooka had to come out of the front. Whatever. Honestly, I'm not like that. I'm not that burning up about it on an ingredient level, because, like, that was already that's, like, the one thing, the number one thing in this whole, like, run that I've been doing with the ingredient that, like, doesn't actually belong in the dish at all. It was just like, I can put them on top of the soup. I can do whatever I want. But... So, whatever. I'm not... I hate losing Pokemon. It makes me feel dumb. Well, I should go switch the party out. Anyway, I've been thinking about what I want to do after this run. What game, what kind of run, and I'm thinking one more ChefLocke, but I was thinking what I want to try to do maybe is is not a hardcore ChefLocke, but just a regular ChefLocke, so regular Nuzlocke rules, healing items allowed in battle, over leveling, etc. But the recipe is oh, sorry, that's not exactly on message. You following us around, Pepita? That people don't really like walk like that. God, and I feel like the last time we talked to Pepita, liked us. I don't even know. Maybe I'm making that up. It's Maxie. It's a fire guy, right? So, do you think he's a poison guy too? I think Maxie does have a Crobat. Yeah. Why not? This is like kind of specific, but it's good. Let's go, Onion. It's been a second. Thrash? I mean, maybe. I don't really like lock-in moves like that, but sure, why not? Oh, this is why we stopped using Onion. His moveset is trash. You gonna learn anything in the next 3 levels? Is this one that, like, you're supposed to delay the evolution? Because I feel like, I don't know, it's just crazy to me how bad this Pokemon's moveset is. It's level 40. He's a poison Pokemon at level 40. They can't learn anything better than Poison Sting. At 42, I'm saying. Level 30. It's ridiculous. Whatever. Let's see if we don't have any good HMs for this guy. Maybe a rock move. Rock Tomb. Yeah, why not teach it to this Nidoking Onion? Heck, yeah, that's silly. Anything else fun? Aerial Ace? Maybe. No, we need, like, do you have... Dig? Why not? Dig. You guys want to look at the Lugia again? Is it in the shot? Can you see it? I'm just... geeked, I think they call it. I'm actually absolutely geeked right now on this Nidoking. Alright. So... yeah, that's as good a lead as any. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm just like staring at this Lugia. I'm fixated. What are you gonna do? You know? What are you gonna do? But yeah, I'm thinking about doing PB&J for the next recipe. Which means, oh. Damn, okay, double battle. Well, I mean, this seems pretty straightforward. I don't think Gliscor will take us out. Oh, they're the same level as us. They're up there. Okay, that's interesting. This is quad. This should really. Oh, clutch. Come through. Thunder up. We connect. Of course, that's a one shot. And Garlic's outspeeding the Gliscor, so we don't have to worry about earthquakes. Yeah, but I'm thinking about doing peanut butter and jelly for the next ChefLocke, which means 3 ingredients: bread, peanut butter, jelly, and that all 3 of those ingredients would be foundational. So basically, it's like I've got to figure out, is there a game that I feel like I can beat with 3 Pokemon and without and no deaths. You know what I mean? Like, so I've got to figure out what game that would be. And ideally, I'd want it to be a game that's not just, like, easy, but something that's kind of, like, fun to watch. Overly easy, you know what I mean? I don't want to abuse myself. Oh, Dodrio is a ground type in this game. That was a close call. And then we're going to waterfall the No, we're going to, because we're not going to outspeed that Dodrio. So just take the kill. Take the fast kill. Drizzle goes up. Oh. Can we do a do-over? Crit? I wonder if that crit even mattered. What? Thunderous kick? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm just so upset. Okay. He's gonna go for Ancho. So we protect. No. We surf. Fake out. And just. Oh, and just hope the Gliscor doesn't. Okay, no, we're faster. Okay, that'll kill. Lost. Garlic. The Gyarados. You name the Gyarados Garlic because it's Gyarados. It's not gonna die. A ground flying type that knows an electric move, a really strong electric move. No, you already know U-turn. I don't need that. I'm just not excited to tell my girlfriend that there's no garlic in the pozole. Ursaluna? Okay. Okay. It's raining. We double resist this. If Camera Up manages to survive a surf in the rain. Fuck. Yeah, okay, pork shoulder, I knew tanks that. Camera Up, okay, good. Two Pokemon to the fucking space station was not on my agenda today. I cannot believe. This should be fine. Ooh. Cannot believe that. I can't believe that. Garlic. Why garlic? Why couldn't it have been like anything else? I'm like, maybe garlic's foundational. Maybe we have to start all the way over. Because I'm thinking about this right now, and I'm like, level cap's 46. Nuzlocke suck. Why does this happen to good people? This isn't a difficulty hack. I'm nice. What even just happened? Because that's the game, that's game over. What even just happened? What the fuck is floaty fall? What is floaty fall? This is an easy game, and I approached it callously and carelessly. This sucks. this sucks. Alright, well that's game over. That's game. So I got the Lugia though. I can't really be too upset today. This is the day I pulled this Lugia. So we lose attempt 1. I can't believe that. I really can't believe that. What the fuck is floaty fall? Well, new game. Time for a new game. I'm so upset. God damn it. You guys want to look at some of my TCG Pocket polls before we start this again? I wanted to stream longer, but it sounds like my girlfriend's event that she was going to got canceled. So she'll probably be coming home anyway, and I should probably just stop streaming as is. Let's open a Shining Revelry together. Hold on. Let's open a shiny revelry together. And then we'll pick a starter. Alright. Here we go. Let me just... Come on. Open. That's how the game works. That's how Nuzlocks work. Is something messed up can happen and you just kind of got to roll with it. And that's fine. And looks like a little something in the very back. Machamp. Well, that's it. So we'll start over soon.